Hey up guys, and welcome to another Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition. And we're going to be playing a match here. Chaos, my team, the Red Devils, high value side, one of my best teams, some great players in there, and we're going to be up against Dwarves. And this Dwarf team had a really high team value. So I was hoping, if you've seen the last video, for a complete replay of that, but it being the opposite way around. This time me having Claw Mighty Blow and the Dwarves failing with their Mighty Blow like I did in my last game. But knowing Blood Bowl and the way Blood Bowl works, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting a very tough game. Expecting... I mean, I've got a bit more movement than these guys, but not much. But we've both got some strong players, and I've got some extra strength in there. I've got 4 Chaos Warriors, plus the Minotaur, plus a Strength 5 Beastman with tentacles and blodge. I know blodge isn't going to come into play much in this game because my opponent has got that much tackle. There's no way any of your players are safe with the blodge skill. So we're gonna have to see how it goes. I'm gonna try and get a full game. I'll just switch sides. So I'm setting up in defence. I'm hoping his death roller fires a few duds, which is exactly what happened in my last game as Dwarves. The death roll was absolutely useless. The mighty blow power did absolutely nothing. So he's got some strong players. He has got some guard. He has got a plus strength. He's got some agility players. He's got a runner movement 8, I think that will be. The bat there with extra armour. So he's a pretty handy player for him. He's also got a +2 movement dwarf with a very strong bench, and that's why he did have more higher team value than myself, was the amount of players that he's got, not necessarily the skills. But the game started, so we'll see how we get on. Both teams get an extra team reroll, and the ball's dropped just behind a couple of his players, so a nice kick for him there. First block of the game, and the death roller smashes my dodge Chaos Warrior. So yeah, not a very good start. First block of the game, and I've picked up an injury. Armor 9 Chaos Warrior goes down on the POW. So yeah, 2 armor breaks in the first few blocks for my opponent. Things are looking a little bit grim. You go through stages on this game. Make no mistake. Where you can win and you think this is a game brilliant, and then all of a sudden you just don't get dice at all. You don't get the results at all, and it's down to trying to get something out of the game, I guess, even when you're up against the dice. There's another block coming in. He's going to go for the pickup with the plus agility, and he's going to run somewhere nice and safe behind the death roller there. So it's my first turn. I'm already a player down. I've got a player stunned. I've had to re-roll. I didn't have to re-roll, but I chose to re-roll and no result. It's kind of that kind of thing. I mean, it's a bit of a greed roll, but it gives you an inkling of how the game's going to go. And the claw's not doing anything up to now. I've had a number of tackles. Here comes a blitz with the Minotaur. 3-die block with no knockdown whatsoever. We finally get a guy on the ground. Come on, claw, mighty blow. Smash him. Smash him. Ah, come on. Nothing. Just a stun. So, no result. We need to remove some of these dwarves as quickly as possible. We've pretty spread out. Decided to throw a foul in. No result from that. Oh, we do get a stun, but I've used the bribe. I think the bribe was either bought by myself with petty cash and inducements, or it was the case that you get a 3-1 with the stadium. So we'll just watch my opponent's next turn now. And he's moving up. The ball's nice and secure. With all those dwarves, all that guard around there, it's going to be difficult, even with the strength 4, to get a 2-die. Here comes his death roller again, going for one of the better players, the Minotaur. That was close. That was really close. Just a stun. I think I've only got the 1 apple as well, so I've got to use that wisely. I might have 2 apples actually with the petty cash. Another claw mighty blow hit to no avail, but it gives us a chance. We've got to go at the ball carrier. Here he comes. It's just a push. Re-rolled into another push. Going for another foul. Again, nothing really going Chaos way. I'm able to get some blocks in. I've got to go at the ball carrier, so it's not like I'm completely out of the game, and we're just not getting those rolls. Opponent now just pushing me away. And the Troll Slayer's having a go at me, Chaos Warrior. Me rookie. It's tough having rookies and big high team value, and another injury comes in from Death Roller. I use the apple there because there's a claw mighty blow piling on guy. I could really do with him in the team. And just switch back to the original view. It's spun us round there for some reason. Get the skills on again for you. So it's a bit congested with the skills. It's hard to see what everyone's got. But he's managed to get me away from the ball carrier, so he's 3 now. With his plus agility. I think that's the first thing the opponent's failed up to now. So he's used the re-roll there on turn 3. He's gone for a pass. He's failed with the catch. He's going to give me a chance here to get the ball. Just hoping that the dodges work. Again, just can't get that. All I needed there was to get him away. And no result from the plus strength. Here comes the blitz. I mean, it's just being a royal pain in the ass. We do manage to get him down on the reroll, and we get an injury. Come on, come on. Is it anything good? No, but he's off. He's not decided to get him back in the game. We've got another go. Claw mighty blow. Nothing materialises from that either. We go for a dodge out, which fails. Already used the reroll that turn. So he's going to have an easy go at getting at least a 1-die here on the plus agility armor 9 beastman. Finally fails on one of his dauntless. Oh, that's a really good result for us. So finally things are turning around a wee bit. There's an opportunity for us here. So we're staying in the game. We need some rolls. We need some of these claw mighty blows to come off for us. Again, this guy here doesn't do anything. Claw Mighty Blow hit. Come on. Come on. Oh, just a stun. Could have really done with a KO or an injury there. We managed to break through. Minotaur decides he's not going to stand up. We hand off the ball to our Chaos Warrior, plus agility. GFI. We risk another one. No. We managed to run through. We managed to get the ball. Looks promising. He has got a lot of fast players. He's got extra movement players. Here comes the bloody death roller again. It's just been a total bastard, that thing, in this game up to now. And I'm dreading each time it throws a tackle. I think it's going to come up, resulting in an armour break. Here comes his movement. Flitzers are just a little bit too far. There's the GFIs and manages to make it. And here he comes. Plus movement guy. One die, block. Re-rolled. Oh, come on. Just when you need a skull. Goes for a GFI and fails with a roll of one. Quite a lot going on. Fortunately, me plus agility guys on the deck. The Minotaur's out of the mission at the moment. We're still managing to knock some players down. Go on his troll. Come on, let's get this guy out. Claw Mighty Blow, come on. Just a stun. Just not picking up those injuries that might make the opponent concede. Here comes the blitz. And there we go. Come on. We got no long-term effect. And do we get the ball? We have to re-roll that. Otherwise we're going to get surfed. Pick the ball up. We have to GFI it a couple times. Unfortunately, it's an easy one for him here to, I think, get the ball back. We managed to pick it up. We have managed to remove another player, so it's not all one-sided. The Claw Mighty Blow has started to do a little bit of work. An important one here on the Troll Slayer. If this guy can dodge, use his blodge, keep the Troll Slayer back, there's a good chance we can get away with this and get a score. You see the amount of re-rolls that the opponent's got there. He's got so many re-rolls. He doesn't manage to get the knockdown, but he's got the ball carrier surrounded, and here comes the blitz. Ooh. There is a frenzy guy. A frenzy on his longbeard. Can we damage this runner? This will be a good prize. Getting a few nice blocks now. The extra strength guy's not really done anything up to now. I know he's not got the Claw Mighty Blow. Oh, that's no use. Double skulls. Oh, I think it might have been a one die, I'm not so sure. We'll have to check. We've got guard. So it should have been a two die. Here's a one die now against the ball carrier. Still got his blitz. On turn 7. Finally, the death roller doesn't do a thing. He manages to knock down my Chaos Warrior. Here comes his blitz. He gets the ball. Off the blitz and catches it. I've gone for a dodge out there with the Chaos Warrior to blitz the Troll Slayer. Dodge failed. We're out of team rerolls. Opponent's still got 5, having used 3 already. It's his final turn. I think he is out of range. There's no way Dwarves can score from there. Hopefully we can survive a few hits here. Pick up no more injuries. Death Roller fires another dud. All these powers coming in now. Armor's holding up just. And he gets a 1-die power as well. One power in at the end. And he gets a KO. Does he use a bribe? He gets another player sent off. So he's had 3 removals. I've got 1 injury and I've got 1 KO at the moment. We're going for the last turn. There's my blitz. Can we get a hit on his death roller? Oh, the Minotaur decides he's not going to do that. And that's the half. So a very full first half. Whew. It really was a good half. We stopped him scoring. It's going to be our turn. He's kept the bribe, so he's going to keep the death roller. I think if my opponent didn't have that bribe, and the death roller is out, I really did fancy my chances in this match, second half. Having the death roller there and the damage he's been doing, I'm not so sure. So hopefully it fails, and it doesn't. So he keeps his secret weapon. Setting up for defence now. So an important 8 turns coming up now. He's got 2 players on the bench, so he's got a full team. Still got the majority of his best players. He's lost a few. Lost the plus agility, and he's lost the runner, and he's also lost the guard piece. So that's good news. It's a strange setup, but I've decided I'm gonna where my blitz is gonna be, and another bribe. Where's the ball landed? And look at that. And the claw mighty blow do a thing. Get a KO. A good start. It's down to 10 players. Moving in there, I don't think it was the right thing to do. It's giving the opponent a good chance. Here comes the blitz with the claw mighty blow on his runner. Oh, so wanting much more than that. Here comes the piling on. Got the stun. No, no. I mean, we got the armour break. And the piling on did nothing. We already got the armour break. Just didn't get the roll. Roll of 8. Injury 6. Piling on 8. Well, a few key moments there. Weren't just quite able to remove the player. But we managed to pick the ball up, form a bit of a cage. And the Minotaur, come on! No way! It's just when he needs to. He's failed twice to have a go at that death roller. Mightily important. Plus strength. Having a go. The rookie Chaos Warrior puts himself in harm's way by following up. Death roller for once doesn't quite make it. And he throws a 2 die against, gets a result from that. Against my plus strength. And again, 4 2 die against. Oh way. So he's got in and around now, making life difficult. We've got quite a few players tied up by his death roller now. Mighty blow, claw mighty blow doesn't do anything there. The plus strength guy fails. Here comes the blitz. That's no use, we re-roll that. Come on, can we get this blitzer down? Do we pile on? Yes we do. Oh, just a stun. It's too close to call. Really don't know what's going to happen here. We do need to dodge out. We need to make a play to get that troll slayer away. We fail to do that. And it's just not happening for us there. And made a bit of a mistake because we've given him 3 hits at the ball carrier. He has got tackle. Didn't notice that when I was playing. I thought the blodge would be alright there. Bit fortunate to survive that one because he could have quite easily served me. So we've probably been a little bit too hasty here. I mean, we've got the ball and we've advanced it. I mean, we had to form a cage here, but I think I should have backed off. Because the Dwarves wouldn't have had the speed to catch me up. Only a few players would have been able to do that. Come on, claw mighty blow. Another KO. Another player down. Can we get something here? Oh, that would have freed up 2 players. Claw mighty blow again. We're getting the hits. We're just not picking up those results, those all important results. Plus strength guy. Minotaur decides he's going to stand up. Manage to dodge and we pick it up. And our first 2 die against. We get the skull. We get nothing on the second one, although we don't pick up the skull that time. A lot of hits coming in now. There's only the Chaos Warrior standing between the Dwarves and the ball carrier. No. We'll lose our second rookie Chaos Warrior to an injury. We're not getting him back. Tackle comes into play. Oh, whoa. Injury and another injury. Wow. That's massive. That really has changed the game. 2 injuries there. Wow. Uses a reroll on a 1 die. And it's a skull. No result again for Almighty Blow. We're having real difficulty getting rid of this player. And his stand firm's working a treat. We managed to get a skull, I mean a stun. Here comes the blitz, Claw Mighty Blow again. Where's the ball bounce? Oh my god. This Troll Slayer has got some silky hands. Here's our finally get the Daft Roller down. I've gone for the dodge and I know what I've done wrong. I could have moved this Chaos Warrior down, protected the backfield, and I mean, he's a plus agility, but he's failed the dodge on a 1, moved out of rerolls, but talk about getting the 1 at the wrong time there. I thought, yeah, I'll dodge out, put him in a good position, move this guy. Lesson for you. Do the easy moves before you do the risky ones. And it's all going right for the Dwarves now. There was a period there where we've got a few players out. We got them down to 9. In the second half, I thought, yeah, we've got full 11 here. We've got a chance. And he's just took 3 players out in quick succession in a couple of turns. Again, Claw Mighty Blow not doing anything. Means we're having to get back. Death Roller's down again. Here comes the blitz. He decides he's going to blitz. Troll Slayer, bang. No. Come on, Minotaur, you've had such a crap game. Stand the player up there on the just to keep him busy, but I think I should have left him. Gives my opponent a great chance of the surf. Death Roller stands up. Here comes his first frenzy. Frees up room now for him to have a go at blitz. And he does it with his runner. And he's off and he's KO'd. So a silly move again by myself. Giving my opponent a really easy surf there. He's still got to remove the Minotaur. The strength 6. This is a big blitz. I should have pushed him onto the ball, but I didn't. And then Minotaur again. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? You bastard. Here comes his Death Roller. Normal service resumed. Try and dodge away. And Death Roller tackles me. And oh my god. Best of goes. Apple. Whoa. That was close. Thought I've lost my strength 5 lodged tentacles, Beastman. But the apple saves his life. Whoa, that was a close one. We're running out of players. We really are running out of the players now to help keep this ball, keep the game alive, try and get a draw, minimum of a draw. Dauntless works for him. He gets the Minotaur down. Another block. One die, and it works. Shorhands works for him, runs through. Oh, he's gonna bloody score. There's no way I can get back. There's not a chance I can get to the ball carrier now. Because look at the Minotaur do something. Can we get him off the pitch? Can we injure him? Oh, he's surfed. No result on the injury. Plus agility manages to move away. We go for another dodge. Fail yet another dodge. And we can pick up a KO. So it's alright, we're dodging on a +3, but it's just not going our way this game. They put up a brave fight, but the Dwarves have just managed to get the dice, just managed to get the breaks when they needed them, and I've just failed to get them. Don't think the dice rolls have been bad. I think they've been pretty fair. And so, I think that's the first double skull. That's maybe the second double skull of the game. I did get one first half. And he decides he's going to run it in. Oh. Whew. Been waiting so long for a game with these guys, with this Chaos team. Waiting absolute age to get a game with these guys. And then you just seem to come up against it. But we've managed to pick up a game. He keeps 2 players out. 3 injuries there. 3 KOs on the bench, not coming back. So we've got a rather depleted Chaos team. He loses his death roller. We've got 1 turn to score. And we've not got any extra movement. The highest movement we've got is 6. We're lucky to still have our plus strength guy. So coming out of this game with the loss and keeping all my players intact, not picking up any critical injuries or deaths, I'll take it all day long. High team value match. It's a close game. Could have gone either way. A few points where I thought I was going to be in for a very good shout, sneaking with 1-0 and holding on. But it just didn't quite materialise. But we've got a couple missed games, so our team value is going to go down for the next match. Can we do anything to these Dwarves right at the end of the game? He's put on a couple, he's got a minus movement guy there, survives the claw mighty blow. And we've got another claw mighty blow, which results in a KO. Gives the Minotaur a go, 3 die. Whoa! Uses his apple. That's fair enough. I mean, I used it and resurrected my player. My opponent's just done that as well. In comes a foul. End of my turn. Just a stun. We've got the ball. I'm just going to move up. Can we make the pass? We managed to pass. With 2 4 plus 4 agilities. It's going to give him a goal at my dodge beastman there. He needs a re-roll for the GFI. He gets the both down. We end up stunned on the deck. Here comes the obligatory foul to level things up. Is it going to be a bit cruel? No result. Whew, that was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I mean, watching it again, I really enjoyed it. I know where I made a few mistakes there. I kept far too many players around near the death roller. He kept a minimum of 3 in that second half. Sort of 3 of my players occupied for quite a number of turns. I should have just broke off and gone to try and get the ball. I also should have moved my Chaos Warrior. There's always hindsight, isn't it? We'll have a look at the stats. Very, very even on armor breaks. Deaths, we both managed to get a resurrection. He had 2 players sent off. We'll have a look at the statistics there. Even on the ball possession, pretty even on the ball possession. Successful catches. KOs pretty even. Blocks, again, not far from being. Oh, it's 10, 11. No, it's 10. Injuries, yeah, he just picked them 2 critical injuries up right in the second half in the same turn that sort of swung the match his way completely there. I did almost get the to defend it there when the Minotaur did the blitz. I should have probably gone for the push onto the ball, see if I can knock the ball out, and then use my agility, but again, that's hindsight. We'll have a look at the SPP. So not many players picking up the SPP apart from his death roller. And I did manage to get it 7, I think, on my Minotaur for the death at the end and the star player points. We'll have a look at the dice rolls. So my opponent, his armour held up okay, above average, but I mean that's for a dwarf team facing my Claw Mighty Blow a lot of the time, so I think that would have been a lot higher for him had I not got the Claw Mighty Blow in that game. His injury was really good. I mean, 82% there, only 3 failures. His pickups, alright, he's going for its were pretty good. His bribes, yeah, 50-50. I'll have a look at my team. If you can see, the wild animal was terrible because the majority of them failures were him actually making a block. And I mean, 6 failures on the roller 1, it's pathetic, it really is. He had a really bad game, didn't do anything there to help at all until it was too late. Armour, yeah, I mean, I'm looking for better there. I mean, I'm facing some Mighty Blow, but not a massive amount. But the Death Roller did the thing there, I think. And the same again with the injuries. It was mainly the Death Roller. The GFIs, really good. 100% dodges, you can see. I mentioned the dodges. They were woeful. All critical dodges at important times. And I have got agility for. I mean, majority of them were, you know, should have been made. Rolls of, I had a lot of 1s. Seem to have a lot of 1s. I mean, you can see them down the bottom there. 29. I think there were some critical points, but overall the block dice were really good, so maybe it was just mistakes made, cost the game there. Me and my opponent had as well. I mean, it was level on 1s, so can't really grumble, can we? Although, I mean, I did have a lot more 6s, so just goes to show, I mean, a lot more 5s. We'll have a look at the type of dice. For myself, 18, 24 both downs, a shit ton of pushes, quite a few pows. Have a look at my opponent. A lot of pows, a lot of both down, a lot of pushes, and a lot of skulls. So yeah, Well played to the opponent there. Really enjoyable match. I hope you enjoyed it too. We'll just have a quick look at the statistics now. 42, 9 and 31. We'll hopefully get a game soon for these guys, although I am creating a Champions League ladder team again. So we might concentrate on that for now. We'll see how it goes. But we've got the lower team value now, so we might pick up a game a wee bit easier. We'll have a look at the team. As I said, didn't get any really bad injuries, a couple missed games, and they used the apple at the right time, which was to resurrect Bestigors there. We would have been a huge miss, a massive miss if he had died. So yeah, I think we've got about 12 players there with 2 out. We'll just check 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we're short and we've no money, so it's going to be a tough game, the next one. So I hope you stay tuned and check it out, the next matchup for Red Devils SC. Please rate the video and subscribe, and take care. Bye for now, guys.